So, Brendan, do you think this repair is going to be the one that fixes it? How confident are you now?
I just wanted to change the oil.
So Brendan's had a rough go on doing some basic maintenance on his 900 here. As you can see by the oil on the floor and the JB weld on the drain pan here. Originally, there was a surface crack that went all the way across, and we figured we could just simply goop it up, because the goop would go up above the crack and it should seal. And this stuff's MR or Mr. GS2, and it's pretty good. It's fuel and oil resistant and temperature, quite a high temp range on it. So that didn't fix it, and as we had a closer look, a previous owner has helicoiled it, and that meant when the goop was going on the threads, it was probably sealing around the helicoil, but not sealing the helicoil to the case. So it didn't help at all.
No.
So then we grabbed the Miller welder, and we came over and we TIG welded it across, and it seemed to actually fix there, but it had a small pinhole up high. So then we had to, re-weld the whole thing and wire wheel it, and a lot of brake cleaning, because this casing is completely Z-maxed with oil and penetrated. So we got a pretty good bead all the way across, and EJB welded over top of it, because Brendan's taken the oil out of this engine probably about 5 times now, and continually having to clean a pail and try to save this oil, because this would be expensive if it was using new oil every time. So we're hoping that the JB weld's going to be the final point, and with the final weld going over top and really giving it clean and fully penetrating it all the way up there.
What's going to happen next oil change in 2 months?
I don't know. Get a vacuum suck and just go from the top.
Yeah.
Get the plug kit from a Ford 8.8 rear end and just drive the stake right into her. So yeah, it's been a chaotic and stressful, probably an honest 6 hours for Brendan, just trying to change the oil. He was doing it outside, and our landlord's dog was stealing his funnel, his wire brush, anything that the dog could put in its mouth, metal, plastic, wood, didn't matter, and it would just run off with it. Because it's a fucking dumb dog, and we live on a barn here that we can't control them buying animals, and they don't put it on a leash. So it's basically a feral German Shepherd running around. But enough of that. We're hoping this is going to fix it, and Brendan can go home, as it's 1 in the morning. And probably around 4 o'clock he was saying, I just want to change the oil and go home. And it's been like 8 hours.
Yeah.
So, just an inside look of the bullshit that is Noda Performance Group and the headaches we all have to go through. Because this is a constant for mainly Brendan and all of us, is we try to do a simple job, and then it turns out to be absolute dicks, and then we wonder why we should even work on cars, rent a shop, and do everything, because the rent we pay, we could just be monthly paying it on a new car.
Something nice.
Something nice, yeah. Like, hey, I'd be pretty close to getting a 2011 Ford Mustang. Brett would have his Camaro, or Corvette, I should say.
Yeah.
Brendan, he would have his V10 Audi. Mike, I don't know.
I don't know. A really nice MX-32
Or it'd be something ridiculous, like, I don't know, a really nice 70s, like, Chevy Boogie van or something. I don't know, man.
Well, that'd be good.
Yeah, and I don't know about Scott, other than... I don't know either. We haven't put too much thought, because frustration brings those thoughts, and Mike's builds actually go relatively well.
Yeah.
But he usually, takes his time. Not saying that Brendan or Brett or myself don't take our time.
Hacks.
But his just seemed to go all right. Alright, I'll talk to you guys later. I've had a few beer and I'm rambling. Bye!